clearest of azure, bright as your eyes, golden skin sundress, you were the skies. And I see the color I've known all my life. We are timeless.
What's up, Alta Mesa Schools? Mr. Miller with your Monday morning announcements, and welcome to yet another fantastic week here at Alta Mesa. We are at the end of May. Welcome to the final week of May and the first few days of June. Hotter temperatures are arriving, guys. I hope everyone had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend and was able to usually seen as the beginning of summer. Memorial Day, usually seen as the beginning of summer. So hope everyone had a wonderful Memorial Day. The days are getting longer and longer and longer. Lights out much later in the evening time. So we are excited for the start of summer, but we're not there yet, guys. We still got some time left in the school year and honestly a lot to accomplish. We had a wonderful week last week, but let's look forward ahead to this week and the amazing things. And while it is only a 4-day week, we have a lot packed in to this week. So as we have our week coming up, we usually do a character reminder, but right now I'm actually going to do something different. We have some fifth graders that are here. Fifth graders, you guys are kind of on that last run here, last few weeks of time where you are going to be Alta Mesa students. So I just grabbed a couple fifth graders this week, and we'll grab a couple fifth graders next week, 4 fifth graders this week, probably 4 next week as well. And they are going to share their favorite memories, just some little anecdotes or memories from their time here at Alta Mesa. Most of these fifth graders have been here not just for this year, but for an extended period of time. So they're going to share some fun memories. So let's send over some friends for our character reminder this week that is just sharing some memories on their time here at Alta Mesa. Take it away, guys.
One of my favorite memories were when I was in 3rd grade in Miss Evelina's class. We had the combo class, which was 2nd through 3rd grade, and we were listening to Charlotte's Web. And then almost half of the 2nd graders fell asleep for some reason.
One of my favorite memories at Alta Mesa is when we did the field day and we all ran through the sprinklers and ate popcorn and had cone of fire.
One of my favorite memories at Alta Mesa was the dodgeball tournament. It was so fun with all my friends like Sawyer, Hagen, I think Xander was in it, Rowan, yeah.
One of my favorite memories at Alta Mesa was when we did the truck races and after we all ate Kona Ice.
All right, thank you, fifth graders, for those fun memories. Like I said, next week on next week's morning message, we'll share some more. But for now, let's send it over to the cafeteria to find out what we will be eating this last week. Not last week, sorry, this last 4 week. I mean, we have 4 days. This is our last minimum week, I guess. So anyway, what we are going to be eating this week.
Hi guys, it's Miss Claudia and Miss Megan, and we're gonna go over the menu for the week. So all week's gonna be Cook's Choice for breakfast, and she's gonna go over all the lunch options we're gonna have. So for Tuesday, we're gonna have spaghetti and meatballs and a homemade focaccia bread. For Wednesday will be hot dogs and chips. Thursday will be our aquatic center field trip, so everyone will be getting sack lunches. And Friday will be pizza or Bosco sticks and birthday cupcakes. Have a great week.
All right, thank you guys for letting us know what is happening in the cafeteria this week. So guys, like I said, we have a lot happening this week, but before we get to that, we will be getting to our morning message shout out. So click the morning message shout out music.
Well, you know you make me.
And now let's get into some morning message shout outs. So first, from Mrs. Nunn's class, Xander Viano. He is focused and working so hard designing and building his math game, which I believe are going to be on display for open house, which is happening this week. It's very creative, so great job, Xander. Kenny and the Jets, or Kenny the Jet Self, being very polite and respectful on the field trip to Parsons. Their vice principal even noticed how polite you were, Kenny. So great job representing Alta Mesa. Also in Mrs. Nunn's class, Renesmee was continuing to be so focused and on task in the classroom and continuing to be respectful and helpful while working on projects. Great job, Renesmee. Let's move on to Mrs. Schmidt's class. Milani Carrillo, being such a kind and thoughtful friend to others. Noah Yang, he is a great example in class of a hard worker and a good listener. Lana Grom, listening well to her teacher and getting her work done. Great job, Lana. Neo Thomas in Mrs. Randolph's class, switching over to Mrs. Randolph's class. Neo Thomas has been working really hard on his city project, so great job, Neo. Ryder Patnode stood up for friends at recess and has been very kind to others. Great job, Ryder. Zara has been doing a great job and a great example to others in her class, so great job, Zara. Mrs. Brewer's class, Trinity Wilcox, made so much progress on her star reading test. Yay, Trinity. Jordan Kaler has been working very hard in class. Great job, Jordan. Ivy Brower has been spreading so much kindness around the other school, so great job in Mrs. Brewer's class. In Mrs. Haig's class, Rosalie Francis has been a very helpful friend to others, so great job, Rosalie. In Mrs. King's class, Haley Johnson, who is we welcome back here at our school, is using perseverance and doing her morning work. Ruben in Mrs. King's class has been encouraging others in class and on the playground. And Alana Drumgool in Mrs. King's class is focused and working hard on her work. And then in Mrs. Jocelyn's class, I want to give a shout out to Bailey Stowe, who's been making the most progress all year on her AR goal. Great job, guys, in this week's shout outs. Just want to shout out to those students. Wonderful job. Keep it up. All right, guys, 4 announcements this week. Like I said, we have, even though it's a 4-day week, we have a lot packed into this 4-day week. So let's get to it. Let's start off right away. And as we are starting off this week on Wednesday is our open house. So open house is a great time for us to, for your teachers and you to show off all the great work that you guys have been doing this year. So open house is on Wednesday. We're going to be starting at 5:30 in the gym. There'll be some remarks that I will make in the gym. We'll have the teachers there. We'll introduce some of our staff and teachers. Then I will dismiss teachers and we will have an ice cream social in the gym, or not in the gym, outside of the gym. Outside there's going to be cornhole. There's going to be some frisbee golf. A lot of fun things happening for families. And then at 6 o'clock, promptly at 6 o'clock, the classrooms will be open for families to go in and peruse your classrooms. I always invite families, make sure you check out the classroom you're currently in and then go peruse both classrooms in the next grade level that you'll be at. If you're a 5th grader, unfortunately, that would mean that you need to go to Parsons Open House, which I believe was last week. But 5th graders can peruse some of the classes they used to be in. So open house is on Wednesday, May 31st at 5:30. Then following open house, because everybody will be like, it's going to be that mode of like, oh my gosh, we just got everything done in open house. And then on Thursday, we are going to take our all-school field trip to the Aquatic Center. So make sure on Thursday that you dress appropriately for going to the Aquatic Center, wearing, I would always encourage you to wear clothes that can get wet and bring a change of clothes in. A couple things about the Aquatic Center. We will be eating lunch at the Aquatic Center just outside after we get back or after we get done, and then we'll load up on the buses and come back to school. Students, your parents are more than welcome to go with us. We are actually renting out the entire Aquatic Center ourselves, so it's just Alta Mesa School, but your parents are more than welcome to go. They just have to come by the office and scan their ID as they will be chaperoning a field trip. But we're going to have a lot of fun at the Aquatic Center. And then also students, if your parents want to sign you out that day out of school at the Aquatic Center, our teachers will have sign out sheets for you, so you do not have to necessarily, I'm not saying that you have to, but if your parents would like to, they can sign you out and have you out from school there. Then we come back to school on Friday and we are having our TK through 4th grade awards assemblies on Friday. So what that means is we are going to be doing our awards. Now, our 5th grade awards are going to be next week because 5th grade is their last awards. We're going to do a 5th grade specific awards assembly next Tuesday. But all our normal awards we'll be giving out on Friday, TK through 4th grade. And then next week is going to be our 5th grade awards assembly along with some other fun stuff that we'll be doing next week. So we have a lot of stuff happening this week, guys, that are going to be amazing. A lot of fun happening through the week. So this is my speech to all students, guys, as we are entering this week with 4 days to go. We have a lot that we still want to do this school year. A lot of fun events, a lot of fun things. This is the time where we still need you to make good choices. Listen to your teachers, listen to the aides. All those fun things are going to happen, but we don't want those fun things to end up being consequences if they aren't able to happen because students are not making good choices. I know Alta Mesa, this entire school year, you guys have been making tremendous choices, good choices to continue the amazing atmosphere that we have here at Alta Mesa and culture that we have here at Alta Mesa. You guys have been doing an amazing job. We want you to continue that this week and next week. So remember, Alta Mesa, let's go out there. Let's make those good choices. Let's think of things and act in integrity, as this is the last week of May that we will be acting, or that will be our character quote or character reminder. Let's act with integrity. Let's go out there and do the amazing fun things that we're going to be doing this week. Let's have fun. Let's make it an amazing, positive week, and let's make this the best week ever.